Hello fellow Hot Wheels collectors. Right, have been to Cambridge, have found quite a good haul of Lucy's, a couple of good solid ones here. So let's start. First of all, we start at Milton Tesco's. Naturally, of course, they usually have a good stock of stuff, and they do. 2014, I found the Batman Batmobile. A very nice version of it. Slightly bent card, but again, I did do a natural thing of sort of like going through all of them. It did look like someone had been through them, and if it was a collector, they didn't do a very good clean-up job. Toy cars everywhere. It looked like they'd basically been looking for the T-Hunt or Super, which if they got, well done to them. Big whoopee. I mean, they got it. I got the two I wanted, which is the Batmobile and the Max Steel Turbo Racer. I'm hoping later on, probably in 2014, that they bring out the blue variation of this one. They brought out the bike, so hopefully the bike should be coming, or the blue version of that one should be coming out soon. Right, next, went to the charity shops. Two shops. One was a nice old toy shop that was in an old pub. There was a few toy cars there which I brought. There was also the charity shop around Burley Street. That was a good little haul. None of the others. However, went to Asda, which of course, as you know, not usually very good. However, they did have some 60th Matchboxes in there. I got me the Volkswagen T2 bus, one that I had missed out, sadly. Like I say, we didn't get many of these round my way. If we got any at all, they were sold out or gone. Really glad to get that. £3 as well. That was a bargain. Also got the 62 Volkswagen Bug. They did have the shiny Mini there, I think. I didn't have a good rummage. I know there was quite a few there, but again, that's absolutely gorgeous to get that. Anyway, now moving on to the charity shops and that other little toy shop. First of all, got up a nice little miniature Robot Wars Circular Lot miniature model. Want to add to my collection of these. I did have a load of these, but sadly they got. I even had the bigger version of these, but they got smashed up as well. Again, very destructive childhood. Anyway, next up, we have quite a rare variation. The final run of the Catapult had 3 different type wheel variations. I know when I first brought mine had the Accelerator type wheels on it. Only worth $1 on South Texas Diecast. This one, with the 5-spoke wheels, is worth about $4. Most expensive toy Hot Wheels car I've ever found. And as you can see, it's got Final Run on the top there. Final Run 04. Such a shame, because it's a nice little car, this. Heavy as well, but oh well. Speed Blaster, I think, is the name of this one. One that doesn't show up on South Texas Diecast. Well, I think if it does, I'm not sure of it. Beautiful gold interior, beautiful gold tint there. Very basic design, got some sort of like flames on the side, gold everywhere. Very nice. It's been going since 1990, that one. It is still around, but only in sort of like special packs. Another Ferrari 333 SP. This is the black with 51 written on the side. And the Ferrari 5 pack, I think 2010 pack. Very nice interior, very nice stuff indeed. It's a great thing to have to your collection. Cool one from the 2010 5-pack Exterminators. Very nice to see this 2004 first edition model still around. I think because it's such a unique model, it is pretty cool. Because it's sort of a half custom, half non-custom job, which is brilliant. Now, next up we have an El Camino, 68 El Camino. Sadly missing the engine in the back. This is one of the ones that has the, or should have the engine in the back there. Didn't realise this until I brought it home. So a bit of a bummer with that one. So that's why you must always check. But again, I was away sort of like in my mind thinking, oh, I need that. I'll buy it. Also from 2004, is this very nice 64 Chevy Impala GMTM. Now, I've no idea what's happened to these, but this is cleaned up. I mean, underneath it has some disgusting green goo mould. I don't know what it is, but it's not coming off when I scrub it extremely hard. I mean, I've managed to clean the top and the engine bay. That was fairly easy, but there's still bits of green everywhere. So, any ideas on how to get this sort of green mess stuff? To me, what it looks like is either Play-Doh, but that's too sort of rubbery, or it might be some grunge stuff. I mean, it's coming off gradually, but it would be nice if I could get a solution that sort of like would pull it off, because it ruins the value of it. Another one that was a victim of the slime attack, obviously, was this Cadillac Escalade. I think I might already have this one, so if it's in better condition than this one, which again had green slime all over it, but I thankfully managed to clear it up. You can't really tell, but there is some on the chrome on the back, and there was some on the front. Again, 2004 first edition of blings. And also as well, the front wheels have got some kind of paint or glitter on them, which is disgusting. No idea how that's going to come off. Oh well, such a shame, but again, that happens. '63 Corvette Stingray split window from the 2010 5-pack, I think. Very worn, this one. Got a lot of tampo wear. Damage on the back end as well. The bits on there have broken off at some stage or another. A shame, as it is a really nice one, that. Okay, next up we have the Combat Medic, the Wiser Ice Teaser variation. Very nice to have this one at last. I do like these vans. It's a shame that now sort of like these are on the back, the doors on the back have been sealed shut. They do open, but I can see why. It's a bit, they're not exactly good opening doors. Unlike the ambulance, these don't have very good opening doors. The very cool backdraft. Sadly, this one is missing the surfboard, as is common. If you find something that is missing a part, don't be surprised, because that is a very common occurrence. Again, it was an easy thing to pop out, pull out, and this was before actually the choking hazards came in on the short cards. So, might be the reason why those pieces go missing. Simple case of the parent takes it off because it is a choking hazard, or it is a choking hazard, and well, they lose it, they throw it away, decreases value. Anyway, next up, 69 Camaro Z28, the 2004 first edition of this one. It's the 50 cents one because it's got the white stripes on the front. Very descriptive text on all of them. I thought, oh, do I have a $4 one, a $1 one, or the 50 cents one? I've got the 50 cents one. Common as anything one. Mind you, 2004 cars aren't that common. I'm usually expecting to trip over like 5 loads of them, but no, I've only found a couple. So 2004 models. It was a dark year for Hot Wheels, but it seems to be a case of those models are quite collectible and hard to find. Next up, we have from the 2004 series, we have Skilt Back. This was the hard nose or cruise versions, which had the massive huge tail on the back end. Absolutely terrible track cars, both for going downhill because they'd get stuck at that angle because the wheels couldn't turn. This is one that I never actually found. There were a few that I couldn't find. I almost had a complete set of 2004 cars. But again, this is such a shame. But again, nice to find it, nice to have in the collection. Splitting Image 2, the actual last variation of the mainline version. This model hasn't been seen for a while. And I think it's probably easy to tell why. I don't know if you can see on the back end there. You sort of can. The little pipes or the little holes on the back there, they're getting a little bit sort of not too good looking. They feel sort of like the casting's getting a bit worn. But again, Splitting Image 2, popular casting. I think purely because it was a fan favourite, because it was a more modern version of the original one. GT-03, very well played with version this. The wheels shouldn't be black, they should be chrome. but as with most things, the chrome does wear off of them. Very, very strange model, but a nice one to have nonetheless. Also from the Bling series is this very cool hyperliner. This did go on to make various other appearances, but has now mostly stayed in the main series. Love the tampos on the top there. Great little custom car as well, because you could fit quite a fair amount of tampos on there. Very nice car indeed. Again, I think the only reason why people like these is for the big, huge Bling wheels. But these wheels are mostly scaled down and now usually put on the Cadillacs, which is rather a shame because they should be in other wheels, should be on other cars. They're very nice. Yet another Shelby Cobra. This one's in gorgeous condition, very heavy as well. Again, the bonnet lifts up on it. Very cool. This one still has a lifting bonnet. Still around to this day, and this one's been going since 1982. So this one is quite a vintage one. Still going nearly 30 years, or 31 years. It's almost as old as the actual original Hot Wheels, which I do still have up here. Still do have some original 69, 67 red lines. One that I might already have in the Ferrero Rocher box, or possibly the storage box over here, is this very nice Ferrari F512M. But my version isn't as minty as this one, so it might be a case of my non-minty version gets upgraded, because this is absolutely gorgeous. There's no chips, dents, wheels are immaculate. This literally looks like this was basically pulled from a blister, which is a shame. Because if it was a short card, should have kept it. Okay, one that's a bit of a coincidence, because this is the second time something's happened. I found something. Diecast TV channel have uploaded something, and they found something as well that I've also found. Anyway, this is the 70 Chevelle SS with the root beer Rellemans, or it's RIEHL Mans. No idea how you spell that, but again, I'm not a root beer drinker. I don't live in America, so I can't drink root beer. If we do have root beer, it probably tastes disgusting. It's sort of like that nasty filtered distributed stuff. It's not pure stuff that you can sort of like go around to your local country store and they just pour it from a tap. But anyway, Diecast TV channel had that on a blister. They pulled it out. So very nice that we found both the same. Again from 2004, it's this very nice whale tail, the only variation of this model. Again, a lot of 2004 cars, pretty much that was their dark year. I mean, how much money they lost then, I don't know. Which is probably why the prices of Hot Wheels cars now have gone up, because they're trying to make up for what they did in 2004. Anyway, this is a very nice car. The back end usually on here can be bent off and the spoiler can come off, but again, these low flowing rear end tails, only a few have survived. I think out of all of them, it's the bus, the surfing school bus look-alike, that survived to this day, unless that's been discontinued. Power pipes from the same series as the other one. Very nice shade of blue, plastic bodied, metal base. Always nice to find one of these. Very nice indeed. A non Hot Wheels variation is this very cool Dodge Viper GT-SR. This is a very nice black version with gold tampos. And on the back end is that very cool Viper. That is very cool. It's on the other side as well. That is awesome. On the top, nothing at all. Good custom car this, because you could sort of like basically probably stick a few more tampos on the bonnet, or even give it a different colour change. Just cover up sort of like the tampos if you can. But again, yeah, very nice. Or even just swap the wheels round. I've just noticed the wheels have got Matchbox on them. Well, I know the front and rear have got them on. My camera probably won't pick them up. You can just see the little texture on there. Yeah, they do say Matchbox though. Another model that seems to have disappeared over recent years is the 2001 B Engineering Endos. And this is sort of like one that came out in 2004, was very popular, but seemed to be only a couple of years before it's now disappeared. It's been off the shelves for 7 years now, according to South Texas Diecast. It's a nice overall good car. It does look like a sports car. Perhaps maybe the people that made it have either gone bankrupt, discontinued, or basically don't want Hot Wheels making it anymore. Shame, as it looks like it's a real nice road car. Ferrari 355 Challenge. This is the red variation. You know my version has 5 on the bonnet and has the flames at the side. This one has the clear spoiler on the back. Very nice little car, this one. Very heavy, but a good overall nice little car. And then finally, at long last, we have the Silhouette. I think Silhouette was this name, I can't remember. Silhouette or Spectra Flame, whatever it says on the back end. It's this beautiful, I think it is Silhouette 2. It's absolutely gorgeous colouring. And just to show you, it does have Hot Wheels Spectra Flame on the back end there. And that was pretty much it. That has been my Cambridge hauling. I got a few more records, but other than that though, it's now a case of taking photographs of everything. I don't know if I have, but like with those over there, those ones that I showed at the start of the box ones, I might have to do a video on the ones that I brought last time. I'm not 100% on that. Anyway, thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.